Hey guys, it's ETGG, and today's video, I don't really have anything specific I want to talk about. Like, there is something on my mind that I'm going to ramble about, but in general, this is a directionless video. I'm literally just going to be yapping. So, to start off, I realized that my self-image is actually something that is very important because we as human beings act from our self-image. The thing is, most people are not aware of this. And since I started studying psychology and becoming just very aware about how my inner self-image controls the way that I think and therefore act, I take that shit very seriously. And I took it seriously to the point to where I decided to not go to college because I was like, that's not even what I want to do. And any desire within me that was like, oh no, I should go, it was stemmed in fear. I don't want to live a fear-based life. I don't understand how other people do it because I experienced depression at a very young age, like 13 and under, bro. Like, the years 10 to 13 were fucking wild for me, and then 13 to now were also fucking wild for me. But it's like, to feel such heavy and intense feelings at such a young age, it really changes the way that your brain operates. And in general, I cannot live a life that I do not want to live. I can't do something that I don't want to do. Like, it's only a matter of time until I literally explode into a million fucking pieces. And it took me blowing up so much on people and on myself in my childhood for me to realize I literally just wasn't doing what I wanted to do. And then I started learning so many concepts within psychology and spirituality. A little bit of science, you know, a little bit of astrology here and there, but like in general, I love learning. That's one thing I'm gonna do for the rest of my fucking life. But I started to learn about self-image and about how that controls the way that you act. And it's fucking insane because I see the value within myself, but then when I look at the results that I'm getting, or I'm looking at how I'm acting, it doesn't give that I know the value that's within myself. And it's so fucking crazy because I remember every single time I would crash out or I would have a very low point, the way that I would experience depression within my being is it would be like highs and lows, but like the lows would just be stretched out. I remember there was a point in time where I felt depressed for months at a time, and then I'll go back on that high for like a week, if that, a few days. I'm chilling, maybe a day I'm chilling, and I'll go right back into that low. And then I didn't realize that I was experiencing that feeling state because I kept on abandoning myself. And self-abandonment is something that I accidentally kept on feeding into due to ignorance. I didn't know any better. But now that I do, it's like, when I first started to know better, I would shit on myself because I'm like, why the fuck can't you just fucking act right? And now I really have compassion and understanding and a connection with myself because I understand that it's not that I consciously want to suffer or I consciously want to live a life that I'm not excited by. Fuck no. What? Consciously, I think I'm the baddest bitch and I deserve everything in life. I don't know if I even said this, like my brain is just going, but when I was like experiencing those highs and lows, when I would be on my lows, I didn't say this actually, I was just yapping. When I would experience those long period lows, every single day I would look at myself and I would be like, you're fucking beautiful, you're talented, you're so intelligent, why do you have to be depressed? And it's like, it wasn't even on no, why you, bro, it wasn't even on no like, why are you depressed, shawty, you bad as hell, like, it was on that type of timing, but for real, it was like, I feel like even back then, I had an image of myself where I was successful and had everything that I wanted. It's just that I couldn't really articulate it or focus on that image because I was scared. I was scared as fuck. So instead, I settled in every single aspect, and that's why I experienced the feeling of depression the way that I did. And I know that my words have value. I know that my knowledge has value. I know that I'm a valuable being. And something that's been tripping me up lately is like knowing that I am valuable, but then again, like the results and the actions that I am performing doesn't give that. Like, I know that if I took this social media shit seriouser, I could have been much farther with it by now. And that knowing sometimes kind of pisses me off, because it's like, I love doing this. Like, I genuinely love doing this. I could see myself doing this for the rest of my life. And it's like the only thing that I need is belief. And no one ever believed in me when I was a kid. Like, no one ever believed in me to be anything great. They only believed in me and wanted me to be what would make them look good, or what would what would benefit their lives. And in general, I literally had to build my self-image from the ground up. So it's like, I also need to give myself some grace. And this video, I'm low-key gonna use this video as a checkpoint. Like, right now, I'm 18. Since October began, I was like, you know what? By the time I'm 19, I'm gonna be in a completely different place mentally. And the main thing that, like, a main goal of mine is to release my course. And I've been saying that I wanted to teach people, and I wanted to, like, make courses, you know, sell them to people since I was like 16. Like, I've been knew that I just love teaching people, and like, I wanted to do something that required me to, you know, give the people information, give people knowledge, but also have a community that I could call my own. I realized that my camera was slowly but surely sliding down, so if that was bothering you, I'm so sorry. But like I was saying, like, I've been knowing that I love community. I love the idea of having my own community and just helping people through giving them knowledge and giving them my own interpretation of the shit that I learned. Because, like, it's so weird how it's like everything in my life, I could tell that these things occurred to me, or all of my interests, all of my passions, everything down to my fucking astrology chart, down to my what's that shit called? My matrix destiny. I'm probably gonna cringe so hard recording this because my brain is blanking right now, but it's like there's so many concepts that I've learned about when it comes to, like, purpose and shit. And I feel like everything that I've experienced and everything that I am points to me supposing I need to go to bed. It leads to me, like it makes sense that I would have the destiny that fulfills my passions the most. So it's like, why don't I just believe in myself more? And, you know, I'm learning more every day. I'm discovering more shit every day. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I understand that the way that you view yourself is so fucking important, to the point to where I decided to take a gap year to focus on my fucking self, discover what I truly wanted to do. And in this gap year, it gave me a lot of courage. Like, it took a lot of courage to even say, like, no, I'm not going to college. I don't have, like, a very, very set plan, but I know that, like, what everyone wants me to do is a safe option that will not bring me fulfillment. And I remember when I was in school, I used to be fucking depressed, because for the same reason that I explained earlier, where I would experience lows for long periods of time because I kept on abandoning myself. And I would feel like I'm going fucking crazy because I'm like, I don't want to live. And it's not that I ever wanted to die. It was that I didn't want to live as the version of myself that I was being, or I didn't want to live the life that I was living. But I didn't know how to change it. In reality, I always knew how to change it. I was just very afraid. I was scared to. And it's like experiencing depression for that long and not offing myself. Bitch, I have no choice but to succeed in life. Are you kidding me? I gotta get my fucking get back. I gotta get back all that energy, but in a positive connotation. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. I'm so excited for, like, the day that I feel, like, inspired to sit down and give y'all all of my childhood lore, because first of all, I love talking about myself, and second of all, I feel like when you experience a lot of trauma from a young age, it fucks with your memory. So when I recall certain things, it really helps me to, like, remember what I came from, because sometimes I did be forgetting. Like, I be so focused on progressing, growing, doing more. This thing could have been better. Let's try to make the next one better. Like, I be so focused on progressing that I forget to give myself my flowers for where I came from and where I am now. Like, the first YouTube video I ever recorded, bro, I remember I was on my way to going to Dave & Buster's with my brother, my sister-in-law, and their one son at the time for his birthday. And before, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna record my first YouTube video because this girl inspired me. This girl, Amber, that was her name. I don't know if she still posts anymore, but I saw one of her YouTube videos and it inspired me. And I started posting since then. I would just post like little shit on specific topics, and it's like I've grown so much from that point. And it's like that's me still. And it's like my higher self is still me. Like, I don't know why I had this mindset of like, yeah, like the highest version of myself is the farthest thing from what I am now. And it's not true. Because I'm not even very far from who I was when I was 15 or 16, I believe, when I recorded my first YouTube video. I'm not very far from that version of myself. I just have more wisdom. I just identify as a different individual, like in relation to certain things. Like, I identify as a disciplined individual. I identify as an inspirational individual. I identify as a sexy individual. Like, I just have different definitions within my life. But that's still me, though. The fuck? I still remember how the fuck I talked back then. I still remember how I thought back then. I still remember, like, my fashion choices back then. Like, it's still me. And I feel like the main reason why I change, specifically when it comes to going all out on the life that really sets my soul on fire, the only reason why I haven't like really completely made that change is because I'm thinking that that version of myself that lives that amazing life is so far and separate from me. But that's not true. Like, that's not true. Like, she's right here, nigga. She's right here. I was tweaking, bro. Talking about, oh no, I gotta improve this, I gotta do that. Like, yes, I'm gonna keep shape-shifting. Yes, I'm gonna keep evolving and growing and changing, because that's what I do, the fuck. But it's still me at the end of the day. And it's like, I don't even mean me as in like the ego, as in like what I look like, girl. Bitch, this is still my experience. This is still my shit. Like, on a deeper level. Even if I decide to fucking change up everything about me and I decide to identify as a completely different being, I present myself differently, I'm surrounded by different people, it's still me. And I remember earlier this year, I had tried to delete all of my pages. And my names on my social media used to be Mars222. Or was it That Goddess Jenna? It was one of the two. And I was like, I don't want to associate with that version of myself. Whole time, it's like, you don't want to associate with yourself? Huh? Like, I think what I really meant was that I wanted to identify as something new. That's fine. But what do you mean you don't want to associate with you? You know? That was just another form of self-abandonment and fear kicking in. Because I used to have a very deep fear that I would recreate, you know, issues from my past. But now that I'm older, it's like, I understand that I've recreated certain issues in my life over and over and over again through the fear of recreating certain issues in my life. So it's like, just stop dwelling on the past altogether. Stop trying to not be something. Just be what you want to be, nigga. The fuck? I am that successful content creator now. I don't have to do anything to be her. Like, bro, this week I've been low-key tripping. Like, I've been like, damn, like I have to completely revamp my closet. I gotta change up my hair. I gotta get my makeup routine down. I gotta take care of my skin. And it's like, I'm still gonna do those things, but the mindset in which I'm gonna do them in is completely different. It's not like I'm trying to run away from who I am now. I'm just generally understanding, wait, this is my shit. I'm always gonna be me. I'm always gonna have my essence. The only thing that I'm changing is what I'm identifying as. And like, it's like, bro, I can't wait until I turn 19. Like, I'm so excited to turn 19 to look back at this video, because like I just had like a vision earlier where I was gonna look back on where I am today, because again, it's October, my birthday is like January 31st, so I have quite a bit of time. I can make a lot of changes in that time, not only physically but mentally. I'm mostly striving for mental change right now. Obviously I'm gonna get tear, but I'm mostly striving for mental change right now. So I'm just excited to just look back at myself in the future. In the same way that, you know, today I be looking back at older videos of myself, I'll be like, oh, I was so cute. But that's basically all I'm gonna say for this video, because if I keep talking, I'm gonna just get completely off track. But if you made it to this point, thank you so much for listening to me. You know, same shit as usual. All of my socials are ETGG. I'm even on Pinterest if you want to see my little boards. You know, I'll be posting on Pinterest now. And yeah, thank you for supporting me, and I will see you in the next video.